I've been involved with cryptocurrency since 2013. I remember the day a friend of mine who is a corporate engineer, developer, called me up and told me about this technology he was involved with. And me not being a tech person, I didn't quite understand it, but I trusted him. And I think at that time Bitcoin was about $55. So I was able to buy 3 or 4 Bitcoin at that point, and sort of hodl and see where it was going. And I started to learn how to get on the market cap and poloniex.com and all these overseas websites. It was quite fascinating to be new to that, again, not being a tech person. And when I got involved in crypto, there was about 40 or 50 coins on CoinMarketCap. Now there's over 6,000 or 7,000, I heard lately. So obviously it's grown quite a bit. Through the course of learning this technology, I sort of forced myself. Again, I was in the restaurant business with my wife at the time. We were working 80 hours a week. We're making money, but we didn't have a life, struggling, looking for a way to change our life. And I thought maybe this crypto thing is a long-term investment that could help us. So, in order to expedite that retirement mentality, I would take this crypto and go to various trading platforms, different off-net cycler programs, investment pools, and try to, grow the crypto, double it. And through the course of the years, I'll be quite honest with you, I lost a lot of money in crypto in the beginning. I would say to the tune of about $1 million. So I got $1 million education on how crypto shouldn't work. And I'm not saying it was all their fault. Some of it may have been, my ignorance or impatience to understand the asset class and to grow with it. And and I've seen all the Wild West and the ups and downs and all the bumps of the industry, the Mt. Gox debacle, and I've the filings against Ripple and the SEC challenges, and all those things. I eventually worked my way to the top of a few marketing companies as an affiliate. Eventually I was hired on as a director for another small private Bitcoin trust fund out of Costa Rica. We had a private club there for a while. We did quite well with that. And then eventually, about 3 or 4 years ago, I was hired to work as a CEO for a top 200 coin market cap protocol. So I would have to go to the UK and ultimately fly out through Asia, about 8 or 10 different countries. I spent a year and a half off and on the road for that company, promoting their brand and all their verticals. And I learned a lot in that industry. Eventually I found out that there was a lot of, in defense of the SEC wanting to, harness, the space because of, bad players. There are bad players in the crypto world. So you learn, who not to be involved with. You see the backdrop as a corporate person of the intentions of people who run these companies. And you say yourself as I consider myself to be an honest person. You say, I want to do it better. I want to have transparency. I want to have accountability. I want to be in sound projects. So ultimately, I left that company, became a private investor again, and I spent the last couple years working my network with the legal, my advisors, my strategists, allocators, and things of that nature. And hence, here we are now with Digital Capital Partners. So that's kind of how long I've been involved, and it's been quite a journey. I've done real well in crypto. It's changed my life. It's changed my family's life. But I definitely did pay the price in terms of education, and I want to sort of bypass that for you. And I'll leave you with this one adage. A wise man said, that a wise man learns from his own mistakes, but a really wise man learns from the mistakes of others. So I'm here to impart those things not to do for you. So that's how long.